My name is Bobby Ortiz. I'm a third-year veterinary medicine student in the graduate entry program and originally from California, USA. Being in third year, we have a lot of practicals, so a lot of more lab. So it really depends almost every day, usually a couple hours in some of the practicals. Light lunch break and then kind of back to more lectures. Yeah. For me, the best thing about being a vet student would be finally studying something I know I absolutely want to pursue as a career. Coursework is quite difficult. I think it's a lot to take on at one time, but at the same time, I think it makes up for it by being exciting and something that I'm still very, very passionate about. I mean, a few of my friends do try to stay active and healthy, so we actually at the gym quite a bit, and I really, really enjoy the facilities. The gym facilities on campus are fantastic, so I do enjoy going over there and being able to use all that to relax and kind of have fun. Yeah. Never in my life did I think that I would end up playing rugby, and since I've come out here from the States, I joined the veterinary men's rugby team and have found new passions. For me, I've never really had an opportunity to really travel outside of the United States, so living in an international city has been fantastic. Experiencing a new culture and really actually getting around Ireland has been one of the best things. I've really taken it on myself to travel and to see as much as I can all over the island. My specialty, what I like to focus on, really hasn't changed. I think it's only, if anything, has made it even more kind of solidified in what I'd like to study, and that's small animal orthopedics. That's always kind of been. I worked as a surgery technician for about a year before coming out to Ireland, and that just coming out here and through the anatomy classes and even just discussions with professors has solidified that that's really, really what I would still like to keep focusing on. Being an international student and coming out here, obviously there's a huge amount of stuff you have to cover, and I really feel that at least the support staff, it was great on making that transition as easy as possible. It really, I think it can be overwhelming, and finally getting out here and just asking anything, I think the support staff was great in helping myself, and I know plenty of other people in my class, anything they needed, assistance on anything, and doing whatever they can in their power to help us. And as far as a lecturers, in about, I guess, almost a year and a half now, I've had I'd say almost every single professor or lecturer I've had has usually been a leader in their field. So they've always been so knowledgeable on the subject on that they're teaching, and it's been really great to also realize that they're taking their own research and also helping learn ongoing research into the class lectures as well. I didn't expect the university to be so diverse, so I definitely say that the UCD especially, it was really, really diverse, such a large school, a lot of people from all over. I don't know if academic can work, but it seems that there's so many different levels from PhD, from residencies and internships and stuff, especially in the UC hospital here, that there's so much academia going on, obviously, at university, but it's nice to see it at every different level. And I was pretty impressed with just the vet school on how much fun they're really still able to have with such a heavy workload. I think the administration, faculty, staff, and especially even the Vet Society does a really good job on trying to help students balance everything at the same time. I knew after applying to a few different schools that if I was accepted at UCD, that would probably be my top choice, to study outside of the United States and to get a different academic experience. I think was really high on my list. But even after working in the veterinary field as a technician, I heard so many positive things, and even from a few working veterinarians that had a lot of really nice things to say about UCD. So it was a huge pull for me to study out here. Coming from Southern California, I'd say the first thing would be the weather. Weather was a little different, but actually I really have to say I really enjoyed it. I love the city of Dublin. I love being able to get around so easy, and the fact that I think a lot of other veterinary schools, maybe in the States, can be so remote, while UCD seems to be so centered to a really, really popular and buzzing area. So while there's a lot of ability to get away and study, there's also, when you need to relax, there's so many things that you can go into the city center to see.